familiarity. I mean, squads with help on this side.
Pass to LeBron. Harden against Green. Outside Bradley. Back to Davis. 5 to shoot. And Davis throws it down.
Oh, I can't think of a better partner to have in a pick and roll than Davis. Sets hard screens and has the soft.
Oh, that was something else.
He uses his finesse to get flashy. I mean, Westbrook is an elite above the rim finisher.
LeBron passes to Davis. And yes, it's good.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
And as he's aged in the league, Anthony Davis's offense has changed. Now much more of a face-up player.
Well, and that's where his game's been headed. His shot has improved, and he can step out to the three, facing up and letting him use his burst. It lets him maximize what he can do. I mean, you know, Davis's reputation really does precede him. Every time he steps on the court, the other team starts to look nervous.
James. The second effort, and it's Davis laying it in. Davis has got 7.
And you know what? He doesn't mind getting his hands dirty when it comes to really fighting on the backboard.
And when he's this active early, it's a sign this could be one of those big games for him.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And Los Angeles with some changes. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Avery Bradley. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Daniel House.
And when you think about being fashion forward, Russell Westbrook's fearlessness extends to his game day outfits.
Oh, bro, come on, Jay. Russ lives by the motto, why not? I mean, the same reckless abandon we see on the court, yeah, it's reflected in his clothes.
First free throw is good.
You know what? It's exceptional how results-oriented Westbrook is. I mean, every aspect of his game is so sharp on both ends of the floor.
And the Lakers making a change here. Caldwell Pope checked in. The Rockets also changing it up. Green comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Ben McLemore in for James Harden.
Oh, the timing of the play is exceptional. Davis arrives right on cue.
And finished off by Westbrook.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Left side, Davis. Over Green. Green with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Los Angeles making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Houston. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Puts it up. That one off the back iron and out.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
There should only be one thing they're talking about in this timeout, trying to deny him the ball in the paint before he does any more damage.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Dwight Howard.
No one plays with more fire than Russ. I mean, relentless at going to the hoop. Choice with the fouls.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 14 seconds left in the first. And the pass to Howard. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And Harden is the last guy the D wants to see get loose on the break. I mean, so talented at finishing off of these opportunities.
Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for Houston. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basket. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So, the Lakers 5 right now. Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. Anthony Davis is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Howard in at the 5, home in the paint. Rondo passes to Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, look, if you're out there with Rondo, you find some open space, and he's going to find you.
It's Westbrook with the drive.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Kuzma, left side. The shot, no good. And it's Houston the other way. Last time they met in Houston.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
They needed more fire and intensity tonight. Even if they don't win the battle of the boards, they have to put up a fight.
And he's able to get it back. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Davis for 3. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. It's Harden with the drive. Great D that time from Rondo. Lakers trail by 5. Davis dishes to Rondo. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Oh, man, I love Davis's ability to read the floor. He's improving his ability to create for others.
Houston shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throw.
Here's James, and that one drops for him.
Oh, he's just super efficient when he's close to the rim. James like a master at knowing which way to take it.
Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Rockets lead by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. AD, you see how they're playing you in the first half. What's the adjustment going to be?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in warm-up. So, we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
I have never heard anyone say it starts in warm-ups until now. Thanks, AD. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. It was all Westbrook in the first quarter. He had 14 points and 1 rebound. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
When Westbrook is in the flow, there's no one who can do some of the things he can do on the basketball court. The physical ability, the passion, he's been fierce tonight.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
I think they let the game come to them. They haven't got to the foul line enough, Ernie. That's an area where they're getting beat. I like to see them press to action a little bit more.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. sliced right through them.
He did a great job of it.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
No, I mean, they can't do anything about Westbrook tonight. I mean, you tell me how to check him because I don't have an idea.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. They trail by 7. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. And that will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Bradley finds McGee. No good on that one. The Rockets go the other way with it.
Top of the line competitive spirit for PJ Tucker. Doesn't mind doing the dirty work.
Yeah, he's just ecstatic to contribute to a winning team. After bouncing around all those years in Europe and then those losing years in Phoenix, he's found a home in Houston. Well, if you're the D, you got to box out Davis. So that's just common sense because when you don't, he hurts you for this type of mistakes.
And that one, good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's James. Another shot. In deep, McGee drops it in. McGee's got his first points of the night.
Specialty of McGee's. I mean, he's a high activity guy who's opportunistic on the offensive glass.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
He muscles it in. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Post game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you gotta acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the Rockets making a change here. Robert Covington's checked in for Green. Daniel House comes in for Eric Gordon. James Harden, he's checked in for Ben McLemore. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Rivers. It's rebounded by Rondo. Pass to Caruso. Over Harden. And the rejection by Harden. It's stolen by Davis. Caruso, the pass to Morris. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even.
Morris is such a gifted scorer in the paint. He utilizes both his height and weight to get deep inside.
Westbrook, no good.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Here's Rondo, and a little luck that time, but it drops. To halt the run, and Westbrook throws it down hard.
This is Westbrook at his best, attacking, going strong at defenders, finishing.
Tie game in Los Angeles, and we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Rajon Rondo. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Morris. And there's Davis. And it's Caruso in at the 2 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Timeout called the Rockets. Anthony Davis really making a difference here.
He's been a thorn in their side all game. They'll probably use this timeout to change up their D. The system they're in now, it just isn't getting it done.
Contavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. Daniel House is checked in for the Rockets. Russell Westbrook comes in for Rivers. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Olden.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Mike D'Antoni was talking about with his team. He told them, hey guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
Harden's shot is off. And here's Los Angeles now. Here's Caruso. And again, no good by the Lakers.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Harden gets the bucket.
And when Harden sees a clear lane to the hoop, just move out the way. He jumps on it. So relentless in how he exploits open space.
55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Davis. Passes it to Caruso. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Robert Covington picks one up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And Los Angeles with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Markieff Morris. LeBron comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Green in for Caldwell Pope.
And nice work at the line. I mean, when the game's this close, you have got to cash in on those opportunities.
This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Here's Davis. It falls!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Westbrook. Money!
Can you believe that? This is why we love this game. Westbrook finding a way to come up huge.
And Frank Vogel wants a timeout. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Russell Westbrook.
This has been a one-man show all the way. He's taken it upon himself to carry the entire weight of their offense. And with all the scoring he's done, I don't know how he's had enough energy to even get back on D.
Bradley's checked in for the Lakers.
Nah, I can't. Nah. He's gonna try to do the
Here is
buzzer
LeBron.
beat or something. What?
He knocks
Oh,
down the
God,
clutch
no.
free throw.
I mean, and a 6'3"
No.
Bradley is a plus defender thanks to his quickness and tenacity.
And the Lakers call
We
time
gonna
here.
lose. Oh, God.
They're up by one. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Dish now to James. Got it.
Oh, my God.
James, a
What?
master of executing in clutch situations.
And here's Harden for three. Oh,
What?
Send
No.
it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.